Okay, coming to you from Orange County National here in Orlando, Florida. What an exciting weekend. Just saw Rory win the WGC in China. I wanted to highlight a couple great things that Rory does to hit his patented high draw with the driver, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of the shots he was hitting with his irons. So you can also hit that type of shot and use some of the things that Rory does so well to help you get some speed and also hit that nice high draw. So I got driver here first. I just want to go through his backswing and then that first transition move, and I'm just going to explain sort of what I'm seeing when he does it, and then you can try to use some of these tools to help you if you're trying to hit a higher, a longer draw tee shot. Okay, so if I look from face on here, so Rory, as he's going back, one thing that I like is as he takes it away, he's very free with his movement, okay? So he's very free, and then as he gets to the top, I know in some of the videos he talks about restricting like how much he's loading into this right leg, but in motion you still see him pretty dramatically sort of go up and then all the way almost to the outside of his trail foot. It goes against some sort of old school teaching where you'd have this knee kicked in and you'd sort of hold that knee position drastically in. But what that's going to do is that's going to really shut down how much this hip's going to move, and also sort of how your knee's going to work and how your foot's going to work. So that's an energy killer for sure. So if you're trying to keep this knee in, I would let that one go for now, okay? So we got, as he's going back, he's trying to keep flex, but as you see, he gets to the top, he's shifted, he's really loaded up. This is the move that I wanted to talk more about though. Then from there, you see his hands sort of stay up high. So he's up high, and then he's creating this huge stretch to the left. So that stretch is where all that energy is going to be stored. So as he gets up, he creates that stretch, and then he sort of gets into this point, and then he's driving up and driving this shoulder way back and these hands way back to help him get around. Because most people, when they get that big shift like this, like Rory does, the club gets in a pretty good spot, but as they go through, they're going to be working up this way, and sometimes that can lead to more of block and a hook, where Rory, he gets into that same position and he's driving up and he's getting this shoulder way out of the way and helping himself get to that good finish position. So now, how do we do it actually with the club delivery? Because that's what matters most. So for us to get that ball to curve with driver, since we're hitting up on it, okay, we need that swing path more out to the right, meaning coming from the inside, going out to the right. If I come down and I do everything good, but the club's say a little bit on top, it's going to be hard for me to hit a draw that starts to the right and comes back. Okay, so I'm going to get in there. I'm going to give my best Rory impression. So he's in, he makes that big load up, and then as he transitions, he's getting that lower body to shift pretty hard to the left. You don't see him opening a lot, even though he is rotating very hard, but in that first move, it sort of looks here, and then as he goes through, he really, really slams around the corner. So that will be a good one to look at because it was hit hard. It was sort of a flat draw. Rory's goes a little bit more up. So I'll put those numbers up. So my tack angle there was 1 up. My club path was 5 into out. So that's enough to get it to draw. And then, so how that's going to work is the more I hit up with that same type of swing, that's just going to make my club path a little less to the right, meaning my path would read closer to like a 3, and for me to hit a high draw, that's about the number I'm looking to get. Okay, so the more the club's traveling down on the ball, the more it's going to be working into out. So if I'm taking some of that attack angle up, right, so I'm taking some of it out, I want that club working a little bit more into out, but also up through the ball to help me get that high drawing shot. So give that a try. And then I'll shoot a video just highlighting the iron keys next.